Hello everyone, I have come with a new sample question paper. It's the sample question paper number 4. And before this sample question paper, we have completed 3 question paper. So let's start. And from here, it's based on the latest general instructions. So we will complete these all general instructions first properly, and then we can fulfill these all question answer properly. So you know that it's time allowed for 3 hours and the maximum marks is given here 80 marks. It's given here general instruction. So one question paper comprises 6 sections A, B, C, D, E and F. There are 37 questions in the question paper. All questions are compulsory. Second, section A from question 1 to 20 are MCQs of 1 mark each. Third, section B, question number 21 to 24 are very short answer type questions carrying 2 marks each. Answer to each question should not exceed 40 words. Now fourth, section C, question number 25 to 29 are short answer type questions carrying 3 marks. Answer to each question should not exceed 60 words. Now fifth, given section D, question number 30 to 33 are long answer type questions carrying 5 marks each. Answer to each question should not exceed 120 words. Sixth, section E, question number 34 to 36 are case based questions with 3 sub questions and are of 4 marks each. Number 7, it's given section F, question number 37 is map based carrying 5 marks with with 2 parts. 37A from history and it's contain 2 marks, and 37B from geography, it contains 3 marks. Now eighth one given there is no overall choice in the question paper. However, an internal choice has been provided in few questions. Only one of the choice in such questions is to be attempted. Now ninth, given in addition to this, separate instructions are given with each section and question wherever necessary. So now we have completed this general instructions. Now come with section A. So in section A, you know that we have already discussed, and now still I am discussing with you that section A, it's multiply choice questions, is contain 20 marks. Means that each questions there are total 20 question and each question contains 1 marks. So first question is given here, just like that you can see here. It's a picture based question. Which of the following aspects best signifies this image of Bal Gangadhar Tilak? So you can see properly there are 4 options. I am not going with these all options because it will take too much time. So you can furtherly find out your correct answer and evaluate yourself. Now question number 2, the Napoleonic code was exported to which of the following regions? So you have these 4 options, you can easily find the answer. Now question number 3, there are 2 statements marked as a certain A and reason R. Mark your answer as per codes provided below. So a certain A, Britain had a trade surplus with India in the 19th century. Okay, next reason is given in next page, and so I will tell you also that we are covering these all things from Shiv Das. So Shiv Das sample paper is really very important for your board examination. It is really very important. Most of the questions are being asked from these sample sets also from last year, so you can easily understand and you can understand the pattern of these all things. This will be really very helpful for you. So now let's start from the reason. Reason means that R, the value of Indian exports to Britain was much higher than the value of British imports to India. A, B, C and D options are given, so you can find the correct answer from here. Now question number 4, it's given that in 1871 who wrote the book Gulamgiri? So you have these 4 options, you can easily identify the answer from here. Now question number 5, India is one of the most biologically diverse countries in the world. India has nearly -% of total numbers of species in the world. So you have these 4 options, you can find your answer and choose the correct answer here. Now question number 6, name the crops shown in the picture. See, again it's given picture based question, and you have these 4 options and you can easily find the answer. So generally students are being confused in this picture type of question, so you need to be more aware. As when I was covering previous sample paper and previous year question paper, then we were also finding that many questions are raised from picture section, so you should must be aware and confident with these all important questions. So now let's start with question number 7 from here. Which of the following condition is not not true for cultivation of this crop? So you have these 4 options. You can find the correct answer. Which language was recognized as the only official language of Sri Lanka in 1956? So you have these 4 options. You can easily find the correct answer. Now question number 9. The system of Panchayati Raj involves. So you have these 4 options. You can find the correct answer and evaluate yourself with your these answer that it's how you are completing. Now question number 10. There are 2 statements marked as a certain A and reason R. Mark your answer as per the codes provided below. So a certain A given the selective abortion led to decline of sex ratio in India. Reason R, desire for male childs makes Indian families abort girls. So you have these 4 options and you can find the correct answer and you can choose the correct option from these 4. So now let's come with question number 11. Question number 11 given that match the parties and their ideology. So list 1 is given here and list 2 is given. So in list 1 it's given Indian National Congress, its A is given oppressed people, and Bharatiya Janata Party, it's the Marxism, Leninism, and Bahujan Samaj Party, cultural nationalism, and Communist Party of India, Marxist, it's CPIM, it's centrist. So you have to find these 4 options it's given here, and you have to find your correct answer and evaluate yourself that your answer, how you are writing and your answer. Now question number 12. The basic elements of democracy are A. Universal adult franchise, or B. Fraternity and the national unity, C. Liberty and equality, and D. Dignity and freedom of an individual. Thus we have completed these questions from here, and next questions are on the next page. So we will keep continue, and you need to be more aware and confident with these all important questions. Evaluating your answer from these 4 options is making you more aware and confident. So you need to be confident with these all things, and if you find that lackness of some knowledge, then you can keep update with that knowledge and clear your all important facts, because it's necessary for your examination. Let's start with question number 13. It's given here that a political party reduces a vast multitude of dash into a few basic position that it supports. So you have these 4 options. You can choose the correct option. Now question number 14. Which one of the following agency market steel for the public sector plants? So which is for public sector plants? You can easily find out and clear your correct answer. Which are the 2 major sources of credit for rural households in India? See that how many times these questions are being raised in previously when we were discussing. So you should must be aware with these all kinds of important question, and you should choose the suitable answer which is correct answer from these 4. So now next question number 16. Dash and dash are the example of formal sources of credit. So you have these 4 options. You can find the suitable answer. Now question number 17. Manrega 2005 was implemented in. So you have these 4 options. You can find the correct answer and evaluate yourself. Now it's question number till 18. We will start. When we think of the development of a nation or a reason besides average income, there are other attributes. Find the other attributes from the options given below. So we have these 4 options, so you can choose correct option. Now question number 19, which one of the following is not a modern form of money? So you have these 4 options, you can choose the correct answer and evaluate yourself. Now question number 20 is given here. What is the integration between countries through foreign trade and foreign investments by multinational corporations? So it's called MNC also. So you can find your exact answer from here. Thus, we have completed the portion of MCQs. In that, there are 20 MCQs, so each question contains 1 marks. After completing this portion, you need to be more aware with these questions, because there are these questions which from where you can be able to get more marks. So it's section B, it's given that very short answer questions. This section contains total 8 marks, means that there are 4 questions, each question contains 2 marks. So first start from here. What was the Protestant Reformation? 22. How far do you agree with the statements that power sharing is keeping with the spirit of democracy? And 23, explain the use of petroleum as an energy resource and as an industrial raw material. Or what is soil erosion? Write the main causes of soil erosion. See, this soil erosion has come multiple times when we were discussing with previous year question paper. So I am telling you that these questions are really very important for you, and this sample paper is also being made by the expert. So you need to be more aware with this sample set, which will be very helpful for your examination. So you need to be aware with these kinds of questions, soil erosion. And see, this globalization one is also very important for your examination. So you need to be confident, and you need to command on these topics properly. See, it's given that how has globalization been advantageous to both the producers as well as the consumers in India? Explain. So it's given 8 marks now here, and now come with a short answer or based question. It's section C, short answer based question. It contains total 15 marks. So means that there are 5 questions, and each question contains 3 marks. So start with this question number 25. Who were Go Masthas? So we have already completed Go Masthas. One is also important, really very important for you to command on this. Why did the East India Company appoint them, and how did they become good partners of the British management system? So it's really very important for you. You need to cover this question and this topic properly, because it may come in very short or short types of answer based question or long answer based question. So you need to be aware and cover these all topics in detail. It's given. Or Africa was found very attractive by the Europeans in the late 19th century. Why? What was the problem they faced, and how did they solve it? Now come with question number 26. What are the major differences between primitive subsistence farming and commercial farming? 27 is given. What is the role of judiciary in the Indian Constitution? Now question number 28. How does religion influence the political setup in our country? Explain. Now it's 29. Why do we use averages? Are there any limitations to their use? Illustrate with your own examples related to development. Thus we have completed this section. Now let's start with section D. It's long answer based questions, that it contains that 20 marks. It's also its weightage is very high here. Here you are getting total 4 questions, only 4 questions, but marks are given 5. So each questions have 5 marks. So it's total 20 questions. 20 marks is given for 5 marks each question. Means that total 4 questions are given here. And the good thing is there you have 2 options. Means that either you can do that question or this question. So it's depend on you that how are you covering these points. Means that out of 2 questions you need to attempt only 1 question. But when you are practicing from sample paper, then I will again suggest you that you should must cover these all questions, because these all questions are really very important for your examination. It will be very helpful for you, and nobody know that in board examination which kinds of question will be raised. Means that pattern will be the same, but when in sample set you are attempting this, suppose that you are attempting this question, but in board examination this question will become. So it's means that you need to be more aware and confident with both questions. Means that you should must command on these all questions and topic. That will be really very important for your board examination and for your preparation also. So let's start now. It's given question number 30. Nationalism spreads when people begin to believe that they are all part of the same nation. Justify the statement in context of pre-independence India, or describe the process of unification of Germany. 31 given. The pace of change in the communication sector has been rapid in modern times. Support the statements with examples. Or, what do you understand by the conservation of resources? Why is it necessary to conserve our resources? Give 3 reasons. No, it's 32 given. All over on the world, people express their dissatisfactions with the failure of political parties to perform their functions well. Analyze the statement with arguments, or explain any 5 features of federalism. Now it's given 33. You can see here properly. There are several things needed by the society as a whole. In the light of this statement, explain as to who can provide them at a reasonable cost, the private or the public sector, and why. Or, deposits with the banks are beneficial to the depositors as well as to the nation. Examine the statements. These questions are really very important. You should must practice properly. Now after that I will come with a section E here. In section E it's given that case based questions. So in case based questions you can see here there are total 3 questions are coming case based questions, and each question contains 4 marks. So total 12 marks, and in this question it's good thing that you need to find out all the answers from this para type of things. So you need to be more aware and more confident. After reading this case based question, you should identify these all questions from here. So it's very easy and interesting, you can do easily. So let's start from here. It's question number 34 given. Read the source given below and answer the questions that follow. It's given, as the news of Jallianwala Bagh spread, crowds took the streets in many North Indian towns. There were strikes, clashes with the police, and attacks on government buildings. The government responded with the brutal repression, seeking to humiliate and terrorize people. Satyagrahis were forced to rub their noses on the ground, crawl on the streets, and do salute to all sahibs. People were flogged, and people and villages around and Gujranwala in Punjab, now in Pakistan, were bombed. Seeing violence spread, Mahatma Gandhi called off the movement. Thus, you know that these kinds of case-based case-based study type of passage given here, and according to this case-based context or passage, you can say that from there you have to these 3 questions, and you have to find these answers properly. So 34.1 given that name the incidents which forces clashed with the police and attacks on a government building, and 34.2 given that when did this incident took place, and 34.3 given that why did Mahatma Gandhi called off the movement. Now you can easily find these all questions, so easy and so interesting questions are given, and you know that you have these all this case based para, so you can easily find out these all answers from here. So now come with question number 35. It's given here. Read the source given below and answer the questions that follow. Same things is given also here. No, start from here. It is one of the agriculture practice where farmers clear a patch of land and produce cereals and other food crops to sustain their family. When the soil fertility decreases, the farmers shift and clear a fresh patch of land for cultivation. This type of shifting allows nature to replenish the fertility of the soil through natural process. Land productivity in this type. So now next there are some questions are given on next page, so I'm just turning the page, then we can easily find. Now it's from here given that of agriculture is low as the farmer does not use fertilizers or other modern inputs. It is known by the different names in different parts of the country. Now its question is given here 35.a. Name the types of farming which is being discussed in the passage. See how interesting question is given here. That so easy question is given. By what name is and by what name this type of farming is known in northeastern region, and this type of farming is practiced on which type of land? So you can easily find these all questions from here. 35.3 given. Explain any 4 characteristics of this type of farming. This passage is given here, and so you can easily find these all answers from that passage. Now let's start with the question number 36. It's given, read the source given below and answer the questions that follow. So we can read it easily from here. It's given here. The result of this division of labor is that although women constitute half of the humanity, their role in public life, especially in politics, in minimal in most societies. Earlier, only men were allowed to participate in public affairs, vote and contest for public offices. Gradually, the gender issues was raised in politics. Women in different parts of the world organized and agitated for equal rights. There were agitations in different countries for the extension of voting rights to women. These agitations demanded enhancing the political and legal status of women and improving their educational and career opportunities. More radical women's movement aimed at equality in personal and family life as well. These movements are called feminist movements. See that if some types of questions are being raised there, that what is feminist movement, it may be given in examination, then you can easily find from here, but you need to be more aware and confident. These kinds of passages are given here for these case based questions, so you need to be more aware and confident and find out these all questions properly from here. So it's given here that 36.1 which division of labor is referred to in the above para, and 36.2 name a systems that values man more and gives them power over women. 36.3 what is the main aim of the feminist movements? Then now we will start from a section F. So after completing this section, I am coming with section F, and this is map based questions. Section F is on map skills based question. It contains total 2 plus 3 marks. So means that 2 marks questions are being asked from history and 3 marks questions are being asked from geography. Total 5 marks given. So it's given 37.8. 2 places A and B have been marked on the given outline map of India. Identify them and write their correct names of the lines drawn near them. So A is given the place associated with the civil disobedience movement in 1930. So you can see here this map properly. The place where it's given the place associated with the civil disobedience movement in 1930. And second question is that B, the place where the movement of indigo plants took place. So see the place where the indigo plants took place. These kinds of questions are being raised many times in previous year question paper. You can easily understand those all previous year question paper from that video which is being made by me, and I have covered those all topics properly, and we have also discussed those all important points, and we have seen there how many questions are being repeated every year. So we will discuss also on those things. First we are completing this. It's given here 37B here. It's 37B. On the same outline map of India, locate and label any four of the following with the suitable symbols. So we have, it's given A is given here to Tricoin, and B is Bhakra Nagal Dam, C is Kalapkam nuclear power plant, and D is Srinagar software technology park. Thus, after completing these questions, we have completed these whole questions properly. So you need to be more aware and confident now. And after completing this sample question paper 4, so I have completed these 4 sample question paper, which is very important for your practice, and I will again explain those all things that I have started a series where I have completed those all important chapters from social science. There are 4 sections: history, geography, political science, and economics. So I have completed all chapters from history, all chapters from political science, all chapters from geography, and all chapters from economics. And I have added these all video in playlist. You can easily go there and you can understand those all important contents and facts. After that, after completing this series, I have completed those all previous year question paper which is being asked from 2015 to 2023. And after covering those all videos, we have seen that how many questions are being repeated every year. Means that we found that most of the questions are being repeated every year. And I have also discussed with those questions in those videos. So I have added these all things in playlist, and you can also understand the pattern of that videos from there. Because board members have the marking system, means that they are giving the marks for any particular question. So those points are very important for you to understand from question paper to give any kinds of examination. Either you are giving for class 10th examination or 12th examination, or any competitive examination or any examination. So you must be aware and confident with that previous year question paper. Previous year question paper has a great value to understand and fulfill everything properly. After completing previous year question paper, I have started those all important sample question paper for which is very important for 2024 examination, and you can keep your practice properly with this sample paper. And this sample papers where it's given great important points in general instruction. So it's made on just like that board patterns. So these general instructions are really very important for you. Here you can understand that how these 80 marks questions are being framed in sample set, and in board examination will be also framed like that. So out of this there are great weightage of MCQs questions, means that 20 MCQs questions are being asked in examination. Last year it was being asked, and this year it will be also being asked 20 MCQs questions. And after that there are 2 marks questions, so it's called very short questions. So in very short questions you need to be aware that you should not write more than 40 words in 2 marks questions. It's very short types of question, and you need to be aware with the short types of question that your word limit should not be more than 60 words. And when I'm talking about long types of question, then your word limit should not be more than 120 words. So you need to be aware that why in SST question they are saying, or in any questions they are saying that you should not be write more than 120 words or 40 words or 60 words, because you need to write content wise what is questions being asked by the board members, and in board examination which kinds of questions are being asked. So you need to write answer according to that. If you are giving your pre-board examination or if you are practicing, then you need to be aware with question. You need to write point wise and exact answer. You need not write unnecessary thing. So these are the very important thing which you need to keep in your mind. And due to that, I have made those series where I have covered those all chapters, and there we have discussed on those all important content which is very necessary for your examination, and those content will be really very helpful for you. You need to keep revision from there, and after that when you are practicing, then you will evaluate yourself that how good you are doing, because those all contents are very important for you. Thus you need to keep revision and be confident. I will come with my next video where we will complete sample question paper 5. So be confident and keep practice.